My friend left her husband, and now I'm the one in fear for my life. A little over a month ago, a friend of mine decided to leave her abusive husband after 20 years of being together. Now, I haven't known this friend for even a year yet. We met at work, but we instantly clicked. I guess when you meet someone who's gone through the same type of traumatic experiences, that happens. The weekend before she left, they came to my son's birthday party. This was the first time I'd ever met the man, aside from seeing him when he'd come into the store we both worked at. Some things to know about me. I live in the middle of nowhere. Like it's 30 minutes into town that only has 2 red lights and a Walmart middle of nowhere. I have been through hell with my ex-husband, to the point where I have a no contact order where he's not ever allowed to have any kind of information for me or about me. Also, my Facebook is set to where unless I specifically give you the link or you knew me 20 years ago, you'll never find me. So, that Friday, I go into town and get cigs and some other things, and my friend tells me she's leaving that day. She's not taking her teenage children because both of them act just like their daddy, plus would have told him exactly where she was at. She was also turning off her phone. That literally was the only information I had. I told her to be careful and let me know she's safe when she could. And then I went home. Well, about 9:30 that night, I'm at home alone when all of a sudden my doorbell rings. It's her husband. Is my wife here? He doesn't even use her name. No. Well, do you know where she's at? No, but if I hear anything from her, I'll let her know you're looking for her. Look, I don't know why you're hiding her or won't tell me the truth, but her boys are distraught. They think that she's gone and killed herself. I push my door open. Well, do you want to come in and search? Because she's not here, and I don't know where she's at, but like I said, if I hear from her, I'll let her know you're looking for her. He curses at me and walks down the steps. He proceeds to sit out front my house for almost 10 minutes. He then pulls around the back side of the area by the lake and sits there for who knows how long. I left to go get a friend to come stay with me that night. A little after midnight, I get a Facebook message from her youngest son asking if I knew where she's at. I told him the same thing that I told his father, that no, I didn't, but if I heard from her, I'd tell her they were looking for her. He says thank you, and that's it. Now, having her husband show up at my house and her kid finding my Facebook set my anxiety on edge, and I didn't sleep much that night. So I was awake at 6 a.m. when her oldest son messages me on Facebook demanding to know where his mom is, telling me I better not lie to him or else. I told him the same thing I've been saying. He proceeds to tell me his daddy filed a missing persons report and the cops were coming for me because I was hiding her. A little after 7, I get a call from a number I don't know. I normally don't answer numbers like that, but hoping it was my friend, I answered. Hello? Angel, this is Sophie's sister Michelle. Do you know where my sister is at? No, but if I hear from her, I'll tell her everyone's looking for her. Well, when's the last time you seen her? How was she acting? Was she on anything? Saw her at work. She was acting fine to me, and no, she wasn't on anything. She proceeds to go on about the cops and the call ends. A little later, Sophie messages me. I call her and fill her in on everything and help her make a three-way call to law enforcement to talk to them. I'm heading back into town to get gas because I'm leaving for a few days when my phone rings. It's mine and Sophie's former store manager from where we worked. So I guess you're wondering why everyone's trying to get a hold of you so bad. No, I know. Well, I gave all her family your number because I know you know something. Remember that no contact order I mentioned earlier? This thing risked it all over something I had absolutely nothing to do with. I hung up because then I started shutting down, went into a full-blown panic attack when I found out shortly after that this incident had resulted in my number being posted onto her Facebook, telling all of Sophie's friends to reach out to me for information. This is a really long story, but I'll try and sum this up. What has proceeded over the last 4 weeks is being accused of hiding her, breaking up her family. I was originally a crackhead, then I got upgraded to a meth head. I have been harassed, physically threatened, and sexually threatened. Her husband has stalked my house, broken into my house, and all of this after they were told by law enforcement she did this by her own choice, and I had nothing to do with it. I have reports with 3 different departments. Her husband was given a criminal trespass. Despite that, he still broke in. And the deputy handling things from my house pushed me to go for a restraining order, which the judge denied because he hasn't done anything to physically harm me. I'm currently some hours away from home, but I'm so tired and mad and terrified. I had already gone through this crap with my own ex. I don't think I can mentally handle going through it again. And I've lost the one safe place I had. My daddy's house is no longer safe for me because this man has targeted me. Not even my friend saw this coming from her husband. So Colin, if you hear this, please, let's not meet ever again.